Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at memes that are specific to piercers. And I know a lot of you out there who watch my videos aren't actually piercers, but you might even understand some of these. For the ones you don't understand, I'm going to go into them in a little bit more depth so you can understand where we're coming from as piercers. And maybe it will give some people out there some insight as to like what not to do, or like just the things that could annoy us, or just our day-to-day what we have to deal with kind of thing. Let's get into the video. I don't know what it's called. It looks like this. This happens every single day, and it's always a forward helix, like every time, without a doubt. This is the piercing I want. Yep, forward helix, cool, we can do that. Every girl ever, every basic girl ever wants a forward helix. Actually, generally they want like the triple forward helix, so I can put gems in it later. You know, this is what I want. They want the exact thing. It's always just a phone in the face with what piercing they want. Far too familiar. I need the smallest part. Trust me, I never swell. Oh, this is every single girl in the world who gets their nips pierced. Oh, like I have super dainty, like beautiful, just perfect nipples, and they do not need large chunky bars in them because like, ew, I do not need them. They're gonna get caught on things. I'll give you every reason why, but I do not need them. I will put a small bar in there and we will see what happens. I won't put a small bar in there because I don't want to see what happens, because it ain't fun and it ain't cute. It will not be cute when the bar is inside of your nipple. You've never even had your nipples pierced, so how do you know? Why are you even making this statement? You're an idiot. Where's $500 ring on finger? Where's $5 ring in nose? Yep. What? There is no sense made behind this. The fact that this happens. They could have like a beautiful ring on their finger, and then they'll like be wanting us to change their jewelry to something like super cheap from like some, I don't know, shitty store. It's the lowest quality jewelry they could possibly put inside themselves. Like, you're putting this jewelry in you. You also want to wear quality jewelry elsewhere, but also think about the fact that you should be wearing that quality jewelry when it's going through your body. Think about it. Or people will come in with like designer clothes or like bags or whatever it is, shoes, and like skimp on the jewelry. No sense is made here. I don't even want to try and do this voice, but we know the voice. Yeah, if you could just touch those markings I made, that'd be great. Exactly. Oh my God, like a navel walk up and like, let me just touch this area you've just cleaned. And then I have to clean it and redot it because the dot's going to come off when I clean it again. Or like up to the helix and we're just touching, like pulling the ear around so we can look at it. You're filthy and you're disgusting, and those grimy little things are now all over my beautiful, pristine, cleansed helix dot, and you've ruined it. I get that people don't know and they just like don't think about it, but if you ever go to do this, please stop yourself and just think, we can't then just clean around because that dot will be wiped off when we clean it again, and you're just going to go up and do it all over again. This is sometimes why we might get a little bit frustrated and be like, okay, don't touch it this time because I have to deal with this 50 times a day. That's why we sometimes get frustrated about these things. And I say that with such a smiling face. That face when people think you're about to pierce them with a toothpick. It happens so often. You're like, you'll be coming up to dot them and they go, what are you doing? And I'm like, just putting the dot on. But like, sometimes you want to laugh in their face because it is hilarious. But you know, it's the people who are just like, they're already really nervous about the piercing and they genuinely think you're going to shove a toothpick through their ear. What kind of dodgy establishment do you think this is? I'm sorry, I hope I don't look that dodgy, but like, I'm not going to pierce you with a toothpick. I mean, we can try. The toothpick won't make it through the area. Be like, make sure you throw out the cardboard practice ear. It's single use only, but keep reusing that non-sterile piercing gun on every customer. Yeah, exactly. So true. This is obviously a brand of like a piercing gun, and they've given out this practice ear probably with the sale of their fantastic piercing guns. The cardboard ear is very precious and we cannot be reusing it, but we can reuse that filthy, disgusting gun that cannot be sterilized on many thousands of children. Welcome to our piercing studio. Just bought piercing needles and jewelry for my cheeks under $25. Haha, screw professional piercers, their rules and their prices. I just spat everywhere. We just try and offer safe and clean piercings. I know, me, right? If Superbad ain't the greatest movie of all time, and don't think we don't know it, some people will literally say it to your face. You give them the price of what their piercing is going to cost, and they'll be like, I'm just gonna buy some needles and do it myself at home. Can I just buy the jewelry? And they'll buy the jewelry in order to go and do the piercing. And it's kind of like, whatever, I'm not gonna fight you on this. It's almost like they're like, I know how to do this. Like, I don't need your help. I do not need your professional help. I can do this myself. Hand over the jewelry. I'm out of here. I was wondering if you could pierce my baby's ears. That is red hot. It's very, very true. Like, people would have the baby and like it would come out of the womb and they would hand it to someone with a piercing gun. I really, really need to do the video on why piercing babies is like not okay. People want their babies pierced from them being 1 minute old. Like, they are so eager for them not to remember it. And they need to know that she's a girl. How are they gonna know that my baby is a girl if she doesn't have her ears pierced? He sure did. We love getting drooled all over. Sometimes you should see your gloves after you've done a tongue piercing. It's just like drool cité. When I tell someone they can't get their nose pierced with a ring, yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man. The things people will say to you and do to get their nose pierced with a ring, that is like, it's fine. Like, I'll sign something that says that I don't care, that like it's gonna get up. And then they like turn to their friend and they're like, it's not gonna get up. You're wrong, and you've always been wrong. Ask why piercing won't ever heal is currently touching piercing. Look at my piercing, like, and I'm like, well, don't touch it. People just get so offended. They're like, I was just showing you, like, I don't normally touch it. I'm like, well, this really isn't the time to be touching it, is because I'm gonna tell you what you're doing wrong, and I'm trying to help you by telling you not to do that. It's like a dog. It's like you need to tell them to stop doing the naughty thing. And then like in that same conversation, they'll touch it like 5,000 more times. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a like down below and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. And if you can think of any crazy, irritating or annoying things that people you know or like you've heard of people saying or doing to their piercings or saying to their piercer, please let me know. I'd love to do a video of like you guys' like view on all this kind of stuff. Sort of like we can make our own little memes, and I'll be back very soon. In fact, I'm going to do a part 2 of this just because I had a lot of fun doing it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.